Mbarara University of Science and Technology. Community comprises staff and students with and without disabilities who interact in different activities. The university also interacts with many stakeholders involved in various activities, both on and off campus, some of whom have disabilities and other special needs. The university community and the stakeholders need to have an enabling environment to enhance inclusion and effective participation of persons with disabilities and special needs in the university's activities. The university, in the conduct of its business, faces environmental, social, and attitudinal challenges which ought to be addressed through an institutional policy framework. The major challenges noticeable at the university are environmental and attitudinal. They include inaccessible physical infrastructure and facilities in the lecture rooms and theatres, laboratories and workshops, offices, libraries, and halls of residence. Lack of appropriate facilities for sitting, writing, reading, teaching, and communication. Lack of accommodative communication facilities to and with all categories of people in the university community at all times. Lack of recognition of varying learning and working needs, speed, pace, and ability among staff and students. Lack of campus mobility cars for the disabled. Insufficient affirmative action during student admission and registration. Lack of strategies for inclusive participation in all programs and activities, and low level of awareness about the needs and rights of PWDs by the university community. MUST embraced efforts to provide accessibility to infrastructure such as ramps in some newly constructed buildings, modified pathways, and some students have been admitted on Special Needs Affirmative Action Program. MUST used to admit special needs students with minimal needs or mild impairments and had no policy on special needs. It is also important to note that the mentioned special needs services are still inadequate in facilitating and supporting staff and students with disabilities and special needs due to the existing inaccessible infrastructural challenges. With the establishment of the policy, the PWDs and special needs are being coordinated by the Special Needs Office under the Dean of Students Department. This has ensured storage of data on PWDs in respect of both staff and students. Collaborations between the Office of Dean of Students and the department's ear, nose and throat, ophthalmology, and physiotherapy for treatment, correction, and rehabilitation for the common impairments. Talking compound in respect to PWDs, publicity on the university website, dissemination workshops and conferences, incorporation of disability and special needs in the MUST service course, and accessibility of all the new buildings through ramps or lifts. MUST-related policies. This policy shall be applied together with the following administrative policies of the university: MUST Overhead Policy, MUST Strategic Plan, MUST Academic Registrar's Handbook, MUST Postgraduate Handbook, MUST Human Resource Manual, 2018. The Disability and Special Needs Guiding Principles. The policy shall apply to all members of staff and students of Mbarara University of Science and Technology, individuals carrying out duties through contract or service level agreements with the university. Overall objective: to enhance provision of special needs services at MUST for an inclusive enabling environment for both students and staff. Specific objectives: A. To promote and advocate for a reasonable accommodation for special needs services for students and staff at MUST. B. To provide a forum for students and staff with special needs to interact and share experiences. C. To promote awareness among members of the university community about the presence and needs of PWDs and ways of supporting them. D. To promote equalization of opportunities for staff, students, and other stakeholders with special needs in the university. E. To create an inclusive, enabling environment at MUST.